What is going on, everyone? This is Reagan and welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. So today we are going to take a look at this newly released figure of Hot Toys, and this is the Wasp from the Marvel Studios Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania movie MMS691 1/6 scale collectible figure. And before we start, if you're brand new to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so this is the art box. Absolutely fantastic. I think it looks pretty neat to me. The design, the print, pretty decent, you know, especially this extra details right here. I don't know what is this, like kind of like an atom, like a molecule, kind of like that. So DNA, I don't know how you're going to call that, but it looks really good, especially with the picture of Hope Van Dyne right here, or Evangeline Lilly. That looks really nice. Yeah, see that? That is pretty cool, right? And of course, yeah, decent art print, I would say. And of course, at the back, the warnings and their shop's website here in Hong Kong. Right, so let's take it out, the second art box. So this is just a cover. So we're gonna slide it up, this one. There you go. Actually, this is the one I really like because that design. But yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, like, you know, you can see right away what's inside the box, although it's not that really clear, but anyway, just a quick correction, guys. So this one is supposed to be like this, you know, like it's facing here on this side, so not this one. So I wrongly put back the, you know, the packaging inside because I already unboxed this one. So anyway, it should be like this. Yes, so the font of this front part should be this one, and this is actually the back part. So I'm kind of like I'm sorry about that, but actually it's pretty cool, you know. Even, you know, both side is actually okay, you know, if suddenly like you miss, if you're suddenly going to bring it back. So I think it's pretty okay. So anyway, this is the packaging right here. I think it looks pretty neat, you know, a very standard packaging. Right, so we got the instruction sheets, pretty simple. I think just manual for the wings, and that's it. You know, for the head, the LED light up function on the helmet, which is, we got the batteries right here, 3 pieces. First up on this packaging, we got the extra joints, 2 pieces right here. We got 2 pairs of extra interchangeable hands with different gestures. We got the open hands, and then we got the fist gesture right here. We got the tool for separate rolling eyeballs. And then we got some extra piece part of her armor. I believe this is for the back. And then right here is kind of like you're going to put to her neck. It's like once you going to use the head sculpt of Hope Van Dyne, you know, something like you're going to take it out the helmet. And then right here we got some small diorama rock piece right here that you're going to it's like a base of small miniature Ant-Man, so that we're going to put on the top of this rock. Okay, later we're gonna find out. And of course we got the Ant-Man small figure right here, and then on this side and on this side right here we are going to get a 4 pieces of wings of the Wasp right here. Here you go. So we got 2 pairs or 4 pieces of wings for the Wasp figure. And then right here is the head sculpt of Hope Van Dyne or Evangeline Lilly. Absolutely incredible. So later we're going to talk about this one. It has a separate rolling eyeballs right there underneath that you can control or move the eyes. And of course, the figure, absolutely beautiful. Love this one. Go. Absolutely beautiful. Nice. And then last but definitely not the least is the base. I think the print looks pretty good. Pretty decent, just like the art box. And then the nameplate or the name, you know, tag right there. And of course, waist holder and hole. Yo. Yeah, there you go. Yes. And then we're gonna put it here. Right, so I think that's pretty much everything included inside the box. Alright, so let's start with the head or with the helmet. Twist, pretty decent. You can do 360 degree there, and then look down. You know, looking down, it's, I feel like it's quite limited. Well, we could move the neck. Yeah, I think that's the max. But looking up, probably not much. Of course, if you're going to do some flying poses, probably not really gonna happen. Something like, you're trying to do some, she's about to fly or she's flying, and it's more of like looking to the front. So yeah, so see, it's not the direction of the head, it's not gonna happen, for that kind of position or angle. Tilt to the side, just a little bit, not much diagonal. Look down. Yeah, I think it's okay. And then let me try very quick the extra head sculpt of Hope Van Dyne. Let's try to remove this one. Ooh. And then good thing I'm not gonna remove that plastic yet. Maybe later, to protect from scratches while testing it out. The articulations. This one is kind of that's very tight. Ooh. Yeah, it's actually pretty tight, huh? Which is good, but yeah, but once you twist it, once you do some movement on the neck, on the head, I think it's okay now. So yeah, so at least even if the neck piece is not connected to the head, I think it's okay. It's because it's somehow like it's covered by her suit, so I think it's pretty much not really noticeable. It's just in case, you can see some gap there. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent. Nice head sculpt. So later we're gonna talk about that. Tilt, look down, not much. Look up, doesn't have to swell. Right, so that's it for the head. And then for the arms, I'm going to do some lifting the arms to the side. I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, standard, I would say. Front twist all the way up there. There you go. To the back. Bam, that is actually really nice articulations. Swivel, yeah, we could swivel this one. I could feel some joint here. Same on the other side as well. Okay, elbows. There you go. Nice, I would say like double jointed, but not that really close, but it's still okay. The suit can still breathe, once you move that elbows. At least still nice, range of motion. And then standard for the wrist joint, nothing new. Okay, right, that's it for the arms. And then for the upper body, twist, yeah, that's the most important thing. Twist, there you go. Twist on the other side, I think it looks great. Crunch in, or like, pushing that stomach inside. It looks like it doesn't have. See that? Wow. Probably they didn't put that, or I mean, like, yeah, I could feel some foam here, like pads, I could feel like yeah, it's not gonna crunch. See? And the arch, it's okay. Yeah, really good for some, that's flying poses, like once you put her wings at the back, she's gonna do like this. That's gonna be really cool. But then for the arch, I think it's fine. It's it's pretty decent. Probably you're not gonna do that much. And then I think that's it for the waist or upper body. Legs, bam, to the back, side, quite loose. I mean, like, yeah, it's not, doesn't have that lock, but I think it's okay. Swivel on the other side. That's pretty tight, not much, I would say. And the joints on the knees, double jointed, perfect, pretty smooth, no ratchet joints. And the ankle part, oh my goodness, this one, it looks like well, it looks like we could move the boots, I mean, like the cover of the boots. But for the ankle joints, it looks like quite limited. I could feel that we could still move, it's be able to move it, but just twist probably, but not much. And then see that movement of legs going up, and then pointing. No, yeah, no, doesn't have that, not much, I would say. Like if you're going to do some flying poses, I think it's pretty decent. But for like fighting position on the ground, probably not much. So more just twist, and that's it. Right, so that's it for the articulations. I think it looks, fantastic. It's pretty decent, I think you could still be able some nice dynamic poses on this figure. Right. Okay, so for the helmet, this one. Alright, so before I put the batteries on the helmet and play with Ant-Man, because that's more of like a close-up, I wanna show you guys first how we're going to attach these wings. So we're gonna take it out this one. I explained wrong earlier, like that this piece right here is for covering. So it has a cover already, but once we attach the wings, that's gonna be like the cover for the wings, not without the wings. So we're gonna start on the bottom part. No, top part. So the long one or the big one should be on the top. There's no left and right indicated here, so I think it's fine. Should be like this. Yes, and for the lower part should be the small one. Oh, that's cool. Got it right. Not bad. That's very easy to attach, right? And it's actually really cool, right? Oh my goodness, this is actually more space saver than the first the Wasp figure, or the what's this, like, Hope Van Dyne figure. I'm gonna compare that later. I'm excited. This is really, really nice. I love the the size of these wings right now. I mean, compared to the other one. But although that one also looks really, really cool, but this one is like more for smaller space display, especially if you have a lot of figures and you want to put her wings. All right, so that's how it looks like, and this is gonna be the cover if you're going to use this wings, so kind of like this. Ooh, there you go. Ah, that's scary. Those sounds sometimes, like, ugh. But once you put that cover, I feel like it's gonna be like limited. You could still be able to move more to the front. I mean, like, it's okay actually, yeah. I mean, of course, if you're going to do like more vertical, then it's like kind of like nonsense, right? Doesn't make sense to really show out the wings, like if you're going to hide it to the back. Well, I'm just saying, but then yeah, it should be like this. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That's actually very, very neat design, except that that stitches right there, of course, at the back. That's the end, but I think it's fine. It's at least it's at the back, not on the side, compared to Spider-Man, right? So anyway, yeah, this is how it looks like, and pretty cool. And it's not that really heavy. I think she could still stand up even wearing that wings. See? Absolutely beautiful. Where's Ant-Man? I can't wait for Ant-Man figure. So anyway, there's something kind of like weird on the feet, but yeah, there you go. Alright, standing straight and beautiful. So now I'm gonna put this on the side. Let me the lens so you guys can see it clearly, this rock piece right here. So there's a small hole right there that you could stand Ant-Man, something like this. But the going up or climbing up position doesn't look like, doesn't fit well to the hole. Yeah, so it's not that really fit. The right position for this rock piece, for this diorama, and then for the Ant-Man is going down. So it should be like this. Yeah, but I think it looks pretty cool, even if just like going down, not climbing up. So yeah, right. So that's it for the Ant-Man. Now let's check the LED light up function on this helmet. Let's see where we're going to remove. I think it looks like on the top. Right, everyone's already put inside the batteries right there. So we got 3 batteries for the helmet, and let's see how strong the light is. Boom, there you go. That is beautiful, right? So you're going to cover this one like this. Bam, that is really, really nice. You can totally see and clearly you know, the face of Hope Van Dyne there. But although it doesn't look like her, right? It looks like different one. It looks like Michelle Pfeiffer. But anyway, just kidding. I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, it looks, I mean, the details on the eyes, eyebrows, nose, cheeks, I think it looks pretty, you know, decent, you know. See, that's actually pretty clear. Right? Amazing. And then turn it off. Boom. Amazing. I think it's okay. Nice, you know, LED light function. Okay. And for this small piece right here, that is actually the helmet. You know, once you, you know, close it back, or you know, if you're going to use the Hope Van Dyne head sculpt, then you should attach this one. So here we go. There's a hole at the back right there that you're going to shoot that flat piece right there, and it looks like that. You know, that looks really cool. Fantastic. Oops. Ooh, there you go. That's how it looks like. Amazing. Alright, next up, let's take a closer look at the details, including the paint applications, and in particular, the materials used for this figure. Okay, I'm gonna start off from the boots or from the feet. Alright, so from the feet or from the boots, I think it's very straightforward. The paint application, I think pretty neat. You know, nothing really special details here, but yeah, I would say like pretty neat. Some nice crumpled right here too. I think the paint application looks pretty decent, you know, I would say. Again, like very straightforward, you know, especially on some extra, you know, colors there, the yellow, the silver, some blue mark right here. Yeah, and yeah, some nice crumpled details. This one is made out of like a soft plastic material, because you could see if we could actually be able to move it. All right, and of course this one is pretty hard. Yeah, actually pretty hard at this part right here. So once you remove this one, the joint is around there. And then the paint application right here, I think this one is actually kind of like a fabric material, kind of like a leather material, you know, something like that. I think the patterns looks good as well. This one is looks like non-detachable. It looks like a fix there. So yeah, this one right here is actually glued or stick to the. This one is kind of like a rubber spandex material. So this one is kind of like, you know, glued there, because I couldn't see any like Velcro design. And then right here, a very smooth fabric material, stretch as well. And another, this one like kind of like spandex, but it's kind of like, you know, close to pleather material, but I cannot call it like pleather, because this one is actually more on like plastic and fabric material, you know, kind of like that kind of material. So this one is actually also prone to flaking, you know, unless it's a different design or a different material, you know. But yeah, the patterns, I think it looks pretty nice, you know, pretty decent. That's actually really nice. There's no like knot proportion. I think it looks really cool. Everything is aligned, you know. Some nice pattern as well. The paint application here as well on the this one. The chest armor or chest suit is made out of like hard plastic material, so not compared to this one. This one is more like a rubber print, you know, on top of the fabric material. Yes, and this one, so from here is a plastic material. So that armor, also the shoulder armor right here, this one looks like it's I could move it. Yeah, I could really tell already that it's actually glued to the suit. This one as well, this one is rubber material, and this one is, I would say, like quite hard plastic, you know, a little bit soft here. So this one is probably detachable, and nice details as well on the gloves. Yeah, the paint application looks good. You know, this one right here as well, and at the back right here, I think it looks pretty decent as well. I mean, like her booty, I mean, not so big. I think it's okay, decent enough for this figure. I think it's pretty accurate, you know, I would say. I just don't like the stitches right here. This one doesn't look good, of course. Yeah, it's part of like, you know, how they made it. but again, it is what it is. So I hope they could, you know, find a better something like this. Actually, this one's actually really nice, but then of course probably it's really hard to, you know, achieve that clean stitch, especially the end, like once they insert the body of this figure. But again, this one looks like it's not aligned in the center, but overall I think it looks pretty nice. Some nice patterns are still there, and the wings, the details on the armor here, the paint application looks good. The wings looks really nice, some clear plastic design, and the paint application on the yellow color also pretty neat. Right there. So this one is actually, this part right here is pretty hard. It is a plastic material and it's pretty hard compared to this one. This one is kind of like more a little bit of soft rubber plastic material, kind of like mix of that. Yeah, I could really tell. And yeah, the overall suit, it's like a one whole piece suit. I think it looks really nice. Overall, the details, the print and the paint application, absolutely fantastic. You know, only I think this part is detachable. Yeah, because I could move this. What is this? Like the bracelet, kind of like a bracelet armor. I believe that's kind of like a weapon. You know, DS. Okay. And then the neck part, also part of this. So the patterns you can see right there, very neat. I would say, you know, the paint application looks really good. And then this piece right here also really nice. And before we talk about that head sculpt, the helmet looks pretty good as well. I think the details, the paint application, the materials that they use, I think it looks really nice, pretty hard as well. This one looks like a carbon fiber, but of course it's not. But overall, especially the glass here, I think it looks pretty nice and very neat paint application, especially the details inside the helmet, her eyes, eyebrows, probably the skin tone as well, but probably just there, you know, it's really hard to tell, but at least I would say, like, you know, very nice helmet. Yeah, even the shape, I think it's pretty accurate. And before I talk about the head sculpt, again, the gloved hands, pretty nice. I would say pretty neat, you know, paint application. The details looks really good as well. Okay, and then lastly, this rock piece right here, the diorama of Ant-Man, I think looks pretty good as well. You know, the paint application, look at that really nice colors, and yeah, two-tone, and pretty hard. And of course, the Ant-Man miniature figure, which is kind of okay, just okay, you know, I would say. You know, I mean, of course, the paint application, probably they're not really gonna focus on this one, but then at least still okay, you know, from afar, it still looks like him, right? And then last but definitely not least, the head sculpt. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Wait, let me remove the plastic. Oh my goodness. And here you go. So this is what I'm afraid of. So it shouldn't be like this. Okay, let me detach this one. All right, so there you go. Already remove the plastic, and I would say, like, the head sculpt is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely incredible. Look at that. The details, I think it looks like, you know, the actress, I think it's pretty spot on. However, I find it like, I don't know, like, I just noticed, like, compared to the prototype, like, her cheek here kind of like shouldn't be like this. I mean, like, I know she's old already. I mean, like, Evangeline Lily, I mean, yeah, I mean, from the, you know, from the profile look, I think it's okay, but from the front, it's just that, just a little bit, I don't know, I just noticed this part right here, her cheek kind of like shouldn't be like too it looks like it's saggy, right? I mean, like, you know, it looks like there's an extra, you know, skin here. Shouldn't be like that, you know, especially this part right here. I don't know. I mean, like, probably I'm wrong, but overall, you know, the head sculpt is absolutely beautiful. I think it's pretty spot on, especially this part. Let's look right here, this angle, right? The hair sculpt, beautiful as well. And especially, you know, once you move the separate rolling eyeballs, you know, in my honest opinion, I think it looks pretty nice. It's just this part, I don't know, you're probably gonna notice that once you get yours, you know. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but this part, it's just like, it shouldn't be like that, you know. I don't know, Again, she's old. She's a bit old, compared from the first movie. But again, just this part, just the cheek, the skin. But overall, yeah, the skin tone, the texture, her eyes, her lips, her nose, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Right, so I think that's it. That's my review on the head sculpt and on the overall look of this figure. Okay. Alright, overall, my thoughts on this, the Wasp figure from the Marvel Studios Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, are that it is absolutely beautiful and a fantastic addition to any Marvel collection. It's definitely a must-have piece unless you are not a fan of the Wasp character. If that's the case, you might want to skip it. However, if you are a fan of the movie or Evangeline Lilly, you like the Ant-Man and the Wasp film, then you should definitely consider adding her to your collection. Sometimes, even if we aren't initially fans of the movie, seeing a figure or even just the head sculpt can persuade us to make a purchase, right? I have no issues with this figure. The overall design is stunning with beautiful colors and intricate details, especially in the wings and articulations. I'm not sure if I will sell my first version, but I find this one to be a bit better, even though there is a slight discrepancy with the head sculpt. Nevertheless, it is absolutely beautiful. If you don't already own a Wasp figure, I think this is the best time to get one. Or if you have the old version, I mean, like, if you're really a fan of the Wasp, I think you should also get this one as well. Okay, all right, I think that's about it, and let me know your thoughts on this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace.